The universe is built on a delicate balance of atoms, but sometimes humans reach into the periodic table and pull out a nightmare. Invisible, silent, deadly. Around you, in labs, factories, and even nature, chemicals so powerful that a single drop, a breath, or a touch could end a life in minutes. These aren't science fiction, these are the most dangerous chemicals on Earth. Brace yourself, because what you're about to hear and see is both terrifying and real. The tiniest exposure could be enough to kill. And yet, scientists study them to understand, survive, and harness their power safely. First on our list is botulinum toxin. Produced by the bacterium Clostridium botulinum, found in improperly canned food or in certain soils. This tiny protein neurotoxin works by blocking nerve signals, paralyzing muscles, including the diaphragm. Symptoms appear hours after ingestion: drooping eyelids, blurred vision, difficulty swallowing, and full paralysis. Death can occur within 24 to 72 hours if untreated. You see, 1 gram of this toxin is theoretically enough to kill over 1 million people, making it one of the most poisonous substances on Earth. If you think the first was a nightmare, the laboratory has deeper, darker corners. Hydroflouric acid, found in industrial rust removers and glass etching kits. It's a stealth killer. It doesn't hurt immediately like a normal acid burn. Instead, it sinks through your skin and starts reacting with the calcium in your bones, literally dissolving your skeleton from the inside. And because it interferes with nerve signals, you might not realize you've been dissolved until your heart stops due to calcium depletion in your blood. Now, VX nerve agent. Think of it as a permanent on switch for your nervous system. Your glands and muscles go into hyperdrive convulsions, fluid filling the lungs, and eventually cardiac failure in minutes, as little as 1 drop on the skin. It was accidentally discovered by a chemist looking for a new pesticide. It was so deadly, the British government immediately traded the formula to the US for nuclear secrets in 1952. Next is polonium, 210, a rare radioactive element produced in nuclear reactors and found in uranium ores. It emits alpha particles that destroy cells from within. Once inside you, it's like millions of tiny cannons firing into your DNA. Your organs literally melt as your cells lose the ability to replicate. Ingestion leads to nausea, vomiting, hair loss, and organ failure over 2 to 3 weeks. A speck invisible to the eye can be fatal. History reminds us of Alexander Litvinenko, who succumbed to polonium poisoning in 2006. Just 1 microgram, the size of a grain of salt, is a guaranteed death sentence. But chemistry can also kill with a haunting, metallic precision. Consider thallium, often called the poisoner's poison. It is a heavy metal that mimics potassium in your body, allowing it to sneak past your cellular defenses like a Trojan horse. Once inside, it begins a systematic teardown of your nervous system. Your hair falls out in clumps, your limbs feel like they're being pierced by hot needles, and eventually, your internal organs simply stop communicating with each other. Because it is tasteless, odorless, and colorless when dissolved, it has been the weapon of choice for some of the world's most cold-blooded assassins. It's still used today in specialized glass manufacturing and electronics, a silent predator waiting for a single mistake. Finally, we face the heavy, suffocating weight of hydrogen cyanide. It is the classic poison of spy movies, but the reality is much more clinical. It works by suffocating your cells. Even if your lungs are full of oxygen, the cyanide prevents your mitochondria from using it. Your body is surrounded by life-giving air, yet every cell in your body is dying of asphyxiation. It can be a gas or a liquid, and it is found in everything from industrial gold mining to the smoke of a simple house fire. It is the ultimate reminder that life is a delicate electrical circuit, and some chemicals are designed to flip the master switch. Looking at this list, it's easy to see these chemicals as monsters, but they are simply the extreme edge of the world we live in. They are the same atoms that build our homes and our bodies, pushed to a violent, screaming limit. They remind us that our existence is a narrow, fragile tightrope walked between reactions. Simply X with you.